Sometimes you can't figure out the truth because you're asking people that are emotionally or socially invested in you to be brutally honest. Often, family or friends will tell you what you want to hear or what they want to believe because of their emotional investment in the situation. Instead of circling the drain with biased speculation, go out and get 20 unbiased people that have nothing to lose if they speak their mind and then ask them what they think on a particular matter. After this, stop asking for people's perspectives because you'll have realized that the group A of people will have a bias towards certain situations. They'll try and influence your decision in saying um, such and such is this way. Meanwhile, the others who have nothing to lose and have no biased opinion or any emotional or social connection towards a certain issue, they will tell you and give you the honest opinion. Meanwhile, your family and friends don't often do that. Accept their answer, because you're not going to ever know the real truth when people you trust and people who you love lie to you. And meanwhile, the people you don't know, strangers, are telling you the truth. Sometimes you only have the truth of common sense when the unbiased majority has offered you their opinion. When we care about people, we believe the most far-fetched fantasies to help us deal with our actions. Their actions and the conversations we missed out on, our intuition then becomes compromised. You should never put your life on hold in order to decide what the truth is. The memory of truth no longer remains pure in the mind of, for lack of a better word, liars. It's important for people, general public, to form their own opinions and not follow the majority. Because, as Gandhi once said, in the matters of conscience, the law of majority has no place. We shouldn't just agree to something and say things and be a part of, for example, a social movement because that's what the majority is doing. We should not associate ourselves with what the majority is doing without any knowledge and information on, is what the majority is doing correct, or is this something that I want to be a part of. We just do it because the majority is doing it, and that's not always correct. Also, Mark Twain once said, "Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect." As this is so true, because time and time again we find ourselves agreeing with the majority, and it'll come out later that the majority was wrong and the minority was right, and then we, among with the majority, look look for the lack of a better word, like idiots, and you don't want to look like an idiot. So to avoid that, it's to come up with your own opinions, form your own hypothesis, test it out, and ask people who have nothing to lose. As I mentioned, people or your family and friends, generally have a bias, and they're going to try and tell you what they think is correct, what they want you to think, and so that you agree with their biased opinion. And rather, you shouldn't do that. You should never partake in a biased situation. You should always form your own opinions, be your own self, and follow your own path.